Hello, welcome to Mystic Cosmic Broadcast from the Mountain. That wanted to sound time. Today, we're going to do a collective reading on the new wave. I'm also going to be opening up the floor. If anybody would like a personal reading, anyone would like to donate for a reading, I'll be available after the collective reading. I do want to thank the supporter who gifted me these cat tarot cards. Thank you. Now I want all the kitty cat decks. One by one. So, collective reading on the new wave. Let's go and see. I have Two of Wands. Two of Wands, partnership that possibly could be long-lasting. Page of Pentacles on the bottom. Two of Cups, a partnership that could be long-lasting and meant to be. And perhaps with someone who has very warm feelings about the possibilities of partnership. And either both of you or one of you could be emerging from a period of isolation or a period of lack of strife, of struggle. Did I say isolation of isolation? I would say in this energy, though, however, Queen of Swords, the Chariot with Five of Pentacles here, although there's been lack and isolation of some sort, it's because while there could have been easier ways out, they were not ways meant for you. Find out more. Oops, did I fold that back? I did. That was by accident. That was habit. What was that first one? I had Two of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. Oh, no, those were the bottom of the deck energies after all. Okay, Two of Wands. Two of Wands, I have Six of Cups. Well, first of all, this partnership is going to either be something that is familiar to you in some way. Could be the people involved is familiar. Could be the place where you do it is familiar. Could be the actual action, the actual craft is familiar in this energy. Something about it is known. Something about it, too, feels a little bit like that colloquial saying, not your first rodeo. Something that you've been through before in some way, something that's familiar, something that's almost routine. I say almost because Two of Wands is still a card that speaks to me also of innovation. So Six of Cups, it's not going to be entirely what was known or what was done before or who was known before. There's a twist. Because Two of Wands is definitely innovation. You're not going to do the same tired thing you did before. Six of Cups. I have a Five of Swords. And I have Temperance. So a new way, basically what I'm seeing is risk. Risk in who you partner with, who you allow in your circle, who you plan to work with. It's going to be work either way. So you want to make sure that you have the right people on your team. You are doing the work in the right location. Things are conducive. You have to make sure of that with the Two of Wands and that bottom of the deck energy. Even more so with the energy that I have here, Six of Cups, Five of Swords, and Temperance. There's a risk here. There's a risk to this partnership that you have to take. There's also too Six of Cups and Five of Swords. Not only is the situation, or let's say the players that you have known to you, but there's also a selection here with Five of Swords, a vetting. Everything that is, should we say, available or accessible to you is not everything and anything that you should keep or entertain or engage with. Some things can definitely be cut off. Which is also, I guess, why we have Two of Wands with the Innovate. And I would also say, too, in this energy, Six of Cups, Five of Swords, there's some severe cutting. 35%. Could it be a 50-50? It could be as drastic as you want, but I feel like it's at least a 35% cut of whatever you currently have or whatever the current dynamics that you're used to, people, environment, work, situation, skills. There's a cut. And with Temperance, Mike, this is a collective reading. The second part, after I finish the collective reading, I will open it up to anybody who would like a personal reading. Would you like a personal reading? Would you like to donate for a personal reading? If you would, well, you can wait. It won't be that much longer. And if not, then I invite you to either stay and watch or leave the collective reading. So with Temperance, as I said, there's some innovation here, but there is a high enough price tag with it. Something that you have, the main ingredients that are available to you or situation. Something definitely has to be truncated. And just one moment. Okay, back. Something definitely has to be truncated with Five of Swords and a Six of Cups. However, Temperance, there's a risk here. How much do you trust in both a previous situation and also to the new changes, the new path, the new direction that you have to go in? Well, it's a new wave. A new wave calls for taking some risk. A little bit of this energy too is almost being cornered or something to that effect. Like, there has to be, you're being forced to make a change, forced to make a choice. What you have currently is not sustainable in the long run. And ultimately, you have to rely on faith of what you want the future to be, what you know of the present, and what you've already experienced in the past. think I'll pull one more card for each as a clarifier. So 6 of Cups in this new wave, 4 of Wands, 5 of Swords, the Hangman. We definitely at the ending of a crossroad here with death. Excuse me, 10 of Swords. Well, 10 of Swords might as well be death, because we have a new change that's coming up here. 10 of Swords, 8 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. A change is definitely coming. I also say, though, for me, what I have pulled here is essentially the energy of death, especially with this Temperance and High Priestess. In fact, I am going to put 2 more cards on these energies. But there is something or someone or someone's, as I said, 6 of Cups, and this energy could be either a location, it could either be an action, or it could be people. In this energy with 2 of Wands with Innovate, there's something from your past that you need to hold on to, but also something familiar, something that you've already been through that you need to hold on to. But just as pertinent, you need to truncate that, edit that, slice off that, amputate that. Could be a little painful with 5 of Swords energy, but something definitely needs to go. And 4 of Wands for a healthy foundation. Also, to make sure and to ensure that you have the right people in your energy. All right. That's also something there. 5 of Swords and Hangman. Well, this feels like being overdue. Overdue changes, and also to the actions that either will be pushed, that you will either be pushed to play, or the actions you will be taking. Should have happened a while ago. Well, they will be happening now. And this card, as I said, this one I am going to pull out 2 more cards on. Temperance with the High Priestess, because something is arriving that will force that. Lovers. And Chariot. You know, it's a little funny with Lovers, Chariot, and the High Priestess here in this energy, because, oh, first of all, Temperance is a slow energy. I never really got Temperance to be fast. I mean, when Temperance arrives or does its thing, you know that it's doing its thing, but Temperance isn't necessarily like a light switch on or off. Temperance is also an energy that builds. Like, once the flow of, I feel, Temperance energy starts, it doesn't really stop. Temperance can overflow. Temperance doesn't really stop. Temperance energy can definitely gain momentum. Temperance doesn't really start off hard. You know, there's a very modulated, moderated, both modulated and moderated flow to Temperance. But I will say here in High Priestess, Lovers, and Chariot, a Temperance clarified by these energies almost feels, well, I think I called it a wave, right? This is a wave. This is like a splash of water against a rock. Who's the water and who's the rock? Well, it doesn't really matter, because all that we know is that as the ocean does keep on hitting that rock does transform. That rock can even form colonies of, water life creatures, ocean life creatures. Both the water and the rock, because of their interaction, are in a constant state of change. And how the rock is how the rock and that water area is one week is not going to be the same at all that it is the following week, and you come back in 5 years. I mean, both elements are constantly changing, and that's what this temperance is. So actually, I know I was only saying I was going to draw 3 for this collective reading on temperance, but since I have wave energy there, I'll pull a little bit more. I'm going to fold these back. Should I say signs? Is it necessary to say signs? Let's see. I do have a partnership, but is it necessary to say signs? Aries, Aquarius, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries. I don't know. I'm not feeling so much sign energy, despite the fact that I have lovers here, because this is a wave. This is temperance hitting hard, actually. That's why it's so surprising. And I've never felt a temperance energy to start off strong. But I have it here. Let me look at this for 1 second. It's a wave of partnership, a wave of action, but what exactly is it? Well, it's a collective reading, so I suppose, too, as it boils down, it'll be slightly different for everyone. But this is something unexpected. The direction in which you'll be taking either your people, your environment, or your actions that you're used to, the direction you'll be taking it will be one you have not anticipated. Which is why it's interesting. Definitely a partnership. Tethered to whatever this is, you won't be able to disengage from it that easily. There's stickiness here. Well, more than sticky. There's cement. It's you won't be able to separate yourself from this partnership easily, or from the situation, or from the action, from the business, from the location. Whatever this next jump is, that jump is going to remain with you for some time. See, High Priestess, 6 of Swords. That's a tad creepy energy, a tad creepy energy. I'm not even doing my Who's Watching You series, but this is a tad creepy energy. High Priestess clarified by 6 of Swords, 5 of Swords, and Unity. Essentially, somebody is, or something, or somebody is slowly, again, we have more collaboration here with Unity. Someone is slowly inching or working their way towards offering a partnership here. They could be preparing their resources, preparing what they have to offer, but under 6 of Swords, 5 of Swords, this is a dare. This is someone shooting their shot and overreaching it. Under a High Priestess, this is someone who is watching someone who's going to overstep their boundaries, make a huge dare. It's almost like, almost, which is why I say it's creepy, almost like taking advantage or trying to take advantage. Because they're waiting for the right opportunity in which, I don't know, things will be most opportune to them. That is a tad creepy. I'd almost do the ting shows to go shoo, but I'll just continue this a little bit longer. The Lovers. Let's see what the Lovers is. 9 of Wands. Okay. So a new wave, I see collaboration on the way for you. Essentially, though, I see somebody making a daring offer. A daring offer. They're waiting for their right moment to approach and propose a partnership. At the very least, they want to propose a partnership. They could want to propose a little bit more than, well, a partnership is a partnership, whether it's a work partnership, a love partnership, but they definitely want to be like in your circle, in your face, and they also want to collaborate and work with you. They do want to build with you. Very excited about that, very excited about future possibilities. This person or this situation has been waiting for it quite intensely. And as I said, this High Priestess energy, a tad creepy because I have somebody who is waiting for the right opportunity to propose the partnership, to work together. And they're doing it because they assume now is the best time to do so. Before, they wouldn't really have that opportunity. Signs. I'll just wrap it up from what I see here. I have temperance. I have Sagittarius, Cancer, Sagittarius, Pisces, Aquarius, Gemini, and Taurus. Strongest, I would say, overall. I have Aries and Aquarius, but I'm actually kind of not surprised by that because Aries with the innovation and the push and the energy and the force to innovate. And then Aquarius, because I also have heavy duty, more than one energy, and also how to best, work in a group more than yourself, even more than two or more. So I'm not surprised with the Aquarius energy. And water signs, how would you feel? I don't know. That's a message that I have for everybody on that collective read. Is a partnership coming? That's the new wave. At least the energy that I have right here for some of you that this reading will resonate with. This person is waiting for the best opportunity to come forward. A little opportunistic here. Person has high hopes of some sort of partnership. What kind of partnership? I'm not diving into that for a collective reading. But it's a partnership that eventually, if you choose to engage yourself with, it will be hard to disengage. Whether that's because you have the workload will be a certain way or the relationship level, something about the relationship. Quiet, Chi. Will be hard to separate. Anyway. Hello, all-time saver. Nice to see you. Hello. So, I think I will remain on here just a little longer. Now that I finished the collective read, if anybody has any questions they'd like to donate for, go to the cause of feeding the, I was going to say the loudest cat, but all of them would appreciate the food. All of them become loud when the food bag comes out. Let me know. We can go and take a short pull. We can do longer pulls. All I ask for is a donation. If you want to look at any questions about career, relationships, what's coming to you, what somebody is inclined to do at this moment, we can go and check out their energy and see how stable or erratic they may be, how predictable or unpredictable, or should we say how solid or how loosely hinged. We can go and take a look into all those things. Also, too, if you're curious, what is someone intending to do? How do they feel now? If you want to be able to anticipate, we can take a look at that. So do let me know. Let me see. Do I have a sign? I do have a sign somewhere. Is this it? I have a bunch of them. I actually want to start doing a collective reading on magic numbers or just lucky numbers. But I'm not going to do it yet. And I also want to pick up the boxing schedules. I'll check out the fights that are going to happen this weekend. The boxing ones are fun. See who will win. I forgot the last one I did, but I know the last one I did, I was accurate. So anyway, if anybody is here on lunch, and if you'd like a reading, I'm around. I just had to mention it's 12:12. Does anyone else see angel numbers? I've been seeing angel numbers like crazy since January of last year. I could have been seeing angel numbers before in 2003, but I was also kind of, I don't know, I was looking so much at the moon, at the sky, at the lake. And then, in 2003, where I am they had all those forest fires from Canada, and they really changed the whole dynamic of quiet little boy. They really changed the dynamic of the light. Like there was literally when the sunset would come in 2003, and then even in dusk, and then with the moon, there was literally like, you know, those fantasy arts where they show the unicorn and there's like 5 suns or 5 moons in the sky, and there are flowers in the air, and there's some comets striking across the sky, and the sky just looks like a supernova, right? It has all those space colors, the purples, the blues, the rusty oranges, the pinks, and literally during the evening to the late night of the moon phases, various moon phases. In 2003, the night was so weird in the fact that it literally had all those fantasy colors because the smoke was distorting the air so much. And of course, during the daytime, everything was literally like a burnt sienna orange haze. And at night, it was no less drastic. But where I was at that time, I was staying off a little humble, I want to call it a shack. It was like, you know, as I said, I was at a hermitage. And for the most part, I was in isolation. I probably went about 6 months without talking to anybody. I went a long time without talking to anybody. And the water, because I was right off the dock, they had built a little dock off of that, and then they stuck this so-called cabin on it that had a electricity line that was something like, I don't know, a couple thousand feet running from the main house, but essentially it had no water, it had no nothing. Like everywhere I had to go, I had to walk about a mile to access the bathroom, the kitchen, and so forth. But the water, I was right off the dock with the little, you know, cabin thing built on there. And the reflection of the moon was something too at night. I forgot how I got into that. Oh yes, angel numbers. Yes, I was so busy looking at the sky, the night sky and the moon, and feeling the night that I didn't really focus on the time. Not that I'm focusing on the time now, but now, like every time I see something, I see angel numbers. It's a little irritating in one way. It's like, okay, enough already. Stop having me look all the time and seeing everywhere where there's a number, there's a sequence. It's been happening for over a year. Anyway, just wanted to call out that it was 2:12 where I am. And I will be leaving this up for a little bit longer, in case anybody would like a reading. All right, so I'm going to be ending this. For those who stayed, thank you. And I'll check you all out later on another video. Bye-bye.